Today, I'm going to show you how to make milk chocolate at home using cocoa powder with only 4 ingredients. I have 1/2 cup of cocoa butter or cacao butter, and then I have 3 tablespoons of milk powder. This is whole milk powder. And then I have 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder and 3/4 cup of powdered sugar or icing sugar, confectioner sugar. Here we are over at the stovetop, and I have this large Pyrex bowl, and you can use a metal bowl as well. And then I have this pot underneath, and it's filled not even halfway, about 1/3 of the way with water. And I have the heat set to about medium high. What's gonna happen is as that water heats up, the steam is going to warm the bottom of the bowl, which will melt the cocoa butter. This is just a very simple double boiler method. You could also do this in the microwave if you wanted. So I'm going to take my cocoa butter or cacao butter and put that right in there. And as that bottom starts to heat up, you'll be able to see it start to melt. All right, once all of the cacao butter or cocoa butter has melted, we can turn that heat down to like medium low. And now we are going to take the 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. I sifted this cocoa powder to make sure that there wouldn't be any lumps, and we want to just stir this in. Okay, I'm going to turn this heat off. We don't need it on anymore. And now I'm going to add in the milk powder. And one thing I want to note is homemade chocolate like this using cocoa powder, it's not going to turn out like the chocolate that you buy at the store. It's not going to be the same. So if you're expecting this homemade chocolate to taste exactly like the kind that you buy at the store, you're going to be disappointed. This still has a really good chocolate flavor, and it's fun to make it at home, but I just want you to be prepared for that. Once we have the milk powder all incorporated, I'm going to start to add my powdered sugar. I'm not going to add it all in once, just maybe about half of it. Okay, and once that sugar is in there, we'll add some more. Okay, I think I'll put the rest of that sugar in there. Okay, once we have all of that sugar incorporated, I'm going to stir and keep moving it around and stirring for about 5 minutes. So this is going to give us as smooth as chocolate as possible for what we can do at home without all those commercial equipment. And now once those 5 minutes are up, I'm going to remove this completely from the pot and then take it over to the table. And I'm going to just continue to stir and kind of just push down a little bit like this on it. Okay, once the timer has gone off, then I'm going to take my mold here, and then I'm just going to pour that in there. I'm just using my granola bar pan. They have specific candy bar molds that you can buy in there. Okay, and now I'm just going to let these sit at room temperature for 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes, just so it can kind of set and cool by itself. And then you can put it in the refrigerator for another 30 minutes to an hour to set completely. Once the chocolate bars have set, it's time to dig into them. So I can just come in here and just squeeze this apart a little bit and push that little chocolate bar right out of there. And look at that chocolate. Pretty awesome. Nice and smooth, and just has a really nice finish to it. These silicone molds just really help to get a smooth finish as well. But it looks pretty cool. I'm going to snap it. Nice snap to it. Of course, it is cold. A very good chocolate flavor. It tastes like a milk chocolate bar. It is a little bit grainy, but that's to be expected. Like I mentioned earlier, if you were expecting it to taste exactly like a chocolate bar that you buy at the store, you will be disappointed. Take care. Time for me to dive into this some more. Oh yeah.